We are going to be reviewing Baby Jane, and this is a Widow Jane product.
Yeah. And did you want to pour and taste or read?
I guess I'm going to do the pouring today, but I'm going to have to break the seal on this baby. And
yeah. Not even open. We're going to talk more about this specific one, but first I wanted to talk about the Widow Jane Distillery. By the way, if you were joining for fantasy football and you're dropping out now because you don't care about whiskey, that's okay. We appreciate you stopping by. If you could subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and then those 5-star reviews will get you entered into a contest. 5-star review on Apple, that is. Contest to win an old-fashioned football t-shirt. And we got a sweet logo that Jake Paquin designed for us, so check that out. But woo, nice.
That was a good one.
Cork pop there. So this Widow Jane Distillery is located in New York, and when they set out to produce their own whiskey, the plan was to create something bold and rich that had an intense taste of New York in each sip. Now, when I think of New York, I think of bums and pizza. So I'm hoping it doesn't taste like bums or pizza.
You just insulted
all the New Yorkers.
Oh my God.
I apologize, New Yorkers.
You do know that not everybody in New York lives in New York City.
Yeah.
This is where your impression. You went to New York City in high school.
Yes. And it was very smelly. Anyways.
You're killing me.
All Widow Jane whiskeys are proofed with pure limestone mineral water from the Rosendale Mines in New York, which is just 100 miles north of their home in Red Hook, Brooklyn. The limestone from those mines were used to build the foundation of some of New York's greatest structures, and they've been used to build like the Brooklyn Bridge, the Empire State Building, and the 27,000-ton pedestal that the Statue of Liberty stands on. The Rosendale cement was known around the world for its strength and toughness, and that's kind of what they want to be known for. Now, we know how important water is when it comes to the taste and the creation of whiskey.
Yes.
It makes it unique. I mean, that's why, like, a California whiskey might taste different, or the 10th Mountain and Breckenridge that we've had, they use that Colorado water that's different.
Things that seriously impact whiskey, like where the grains are grown, where the water's coming from, and like that mountain spring water in the Rocky Mountains definitely leaves like an imprint on the taste and the quality of the whiskey. And like Texas whiskeys have a distinct
and then the weather when they're aging is one of those other things.
That is a huge part of it too, is the climate. But the ingredients and the source of them really does make an impact.
And the source for this, the water. So these caverns that were mined for over a century, they've laid empty for a long time. The limestone is basically gone except for the outer layers. So over the years, rainfall has filtered down and filled these deep underground aquifers, filling the mines with pure fresh water that drew its own strength from the limestone. And this was one of the main reasons that they decided to use that water. It's unique and sweet and has a unusually high mineral content, which is perfect for making and proofing whiskey. Widow Jane considered the water their fingerprint and signature ingredient in all Widow Jane whiskeys. Now, they do some blending and some distilling. So for the blending, they look for the finest barrels of bourbon and rye, which they filter and proof with their own water. They also distill every week in Red Hook using all GMO ingredients, including corn varietals such as Baby Jane. And the first distiller who was a huge part of the start of their company was Lisa Wicker, a former winemaker who started distilling at Limestone Branch. She's also worked at Starlight Distillery, Preservation Distillery, George Washington Distillery, then Widow Jane. She has now moved on to a different distillery, and it's now ran by Director of Operations Michelle Clark and distiller Sienna Jevermov. So let's talk about their whiskeys, because they have some different offerings that I haven't seen. Now, they do have a 10-year bourbon. I have seen that.
We should have gotten that when we had an opportunity at Costco.
We should have.
There was a really good deal at Costco on that one time.
Yes, we should have. They have Decadence, which is a blend of whiskey. So that's kind of the blend that we talked about, or I talked about, I guess, earlier. Finished in maple syrup barrels. So they do the proofing and then the finishing. Lucky 13, which is a 13-year age bourbon. They have a 15 and a 20-year bourbon. They have a rye, which is called Paradigm Rye. They have an Applewood rye, which is aged in applewood along with oak. They put actually applewood staves in the oak barrels, so that's interesting. And then they have a Bloody Butcher bourbon, which is made with Bloody Butcher corn, just like Savage and Cooks.
Yeah.
They also have a chocolate malt bourbon, which is made with chocolate malted barley. which sounds very interesting. And then they have Baby Jane. This is the one we're drinking. It's made from a new generation of heirloom corn. This corn is their own creation. Their scientists and distillers and everybody went into creating this corn, this varietal. So nobody else in the world has this Baby Jane corn. Only Widow Jane does. Mm-hmm. So the taste that you get from this corn varietal will only be in this Widow Jane. So would you like to, you smelled it already.
I smelled it. Well, not before you smell it, because then I'll convince you.
That's true.
So let me know when you get a sniff.
I got a sniff. What do you smell?
Caramel apple.
I get the caramel. I don't know if I get the apple.
I got caramel apple.
It smells very good.
Like, I don't like a green apple, caramel green apple.
Well, the more you say green apple, the more I'm going to smell it. But
green apple. Green
I
apple.
definitely got the caramel to start. There's something else there too, but you'll think I'm crazy if I say what I'm smelling.
What do you? Probably a sign to know.
Hay.
Hay?
Yeah, like a sweet hay smell, not like a makes you allergy hay. But
I can't think of hay without like getting congested.
Smell it now.
No, I don't want to. I like my caramel apple.
Do a little drive-by. A drive-by sniff, if you will.
No, I think you're crazy. No. I don't get hay.
I might be, but I could be right.
Sorry, I must apologize to the makers of Baby Jane because I don't get hay off of your.
You don't get hay. That's
bourbon.
Did you try it yet?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I know.
What do you taste?
I'm still mulling that over.
Still mulling it. Do you get mulling spices? Is that why you said that?
No, I just thought I would. No, kind of. I feel I get a lot of oak like afterwards. There's like something there, and then oak hits me, and I'm trying to figure out what the something there is. Before.
I get a finish of I don't know if I sometimes get tobacco and leather mixed by taste.
No, there's not tobacco and leather.
That's what I'm getting. Maybe we just had different things before. You're gonna try it now, and you're
before
gonna get
what? Different things before
to eat today.
Hours and hours ago. My palate is clean.
Her palate has been cleansed. This is really good though.
I know it really is. There is I know what you're thinking.
You're getting that too.
But I don't think it's tobacco or leather. It's something with oak.
Something with oak.
Something woody.
We don't always do this, but now that we've tasted it, do you want to hear what they say?
Yeah, I would like to. This is very interesting, and I really like we've tried another heirloom corn
you're
bourbon.
Gonna laugh when you hear the finish.
Okay. Why?
Anyways, the aroma, now smell it again while I'm saying this. Salty air, green grape, honeycomb, and cream soda. I will be honest, I didn't get any of that, but
caramel apple.
Caramel apple.
I still smell like maybe the green grape with the honey that they say you get is giving me the caramel apple. I don't know.
Interesting. Matthias, and we'll answer your question in just a second here. The taste, it says strawberries and cream taffy, salted caramel, fresh fig, allspice, and cafe au lait. I don't even know what cafe au lait is, but
what is it? Latte?
It's LAIT.
Oh.
So no, I do not believe that's latte.
I'm just trying to think
I could read latte. Thank you very much.
No, it's very good though. I really like it. I was just about to say we've tried an heirloom corn bourbon before, and I really when they start getting into the different variety of corns, like even the Bloody Butcher corn, it really adds. It's just something unique that you can pick apart from not so unique bourbons.
Yeah. And then the finish. You ready for this?
Okay.
Peach compote, star anise, cut hay.
Gosh dang it, Justin.
Horchata, soft pretzel, and milk chocolate. I don't know if I get that on the finish, but cafe au lait is coffee with like cream in French. Yeah.
Like a latte.
Like a latte what? So maybe our taste profile is off, but I will tell you it's very good.
People taste whiskeys differently. Yeah. And what you taste is what you taste.
Normally when those taste profiles, I don't get them, but sometimes like when we taste, we get the same thing, even though it's not what they say you should get,
Yeah.
like completely separate. This is very good though. It's easy to drink. It's a 90 proof. Is it?
Yeah.
I think
90.
And yeah, it's very good. I like it a lot. I want to explore more of these varietal corns in bourbons, because so far we've had, this is our third, Savage and Cook's, Bloody Butcher, and Howling Mob. And now this, I really
Howling
like
Mob. That was heirloom corn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, another heirloom corn. It was Howling Mob.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, now you say it. You couldn't have told me earlier what I was thinking of.
Oh, I didn't. I guess
that's like one of my favorite from Savage and Cook of the two
Yes,
that
it is.
between Bloody Butcher and the Howling Mob.
Yeah.